You are listening to the one and only, the hottest podcast show on the planet. It's okay, Law. Over to you, John, Kenny, and Eugene.
Yo,
What's good?
what's up? What's
What's
up?
up? What's good?
Hello, the Three Stooges are live again. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. And if you guys are listening to our podcast, we are recording this live on a Tuesday, July 25th, 2023, over at Facebook Live and also YouTube Live. I reckon, let me double check that if everything is fine. Excellent connection. I think we are live. Yeah, there we go.
Again, kudos to our
episode
one man
13
engineer,
already.
end-to-end engineer,
What's up, man? How are you guys
production
doing?
staff.
Okay lah. This is a bit busy with work.
I know Kenny just came back from a nice vacation.
Well, not just lah. I mean,
It was
but
just, right?
I am. Well, it ended on Sunday, but yes, okay. I am still doing laundry, so yeah.
Laundry from it.
Well, it accumulates lah.
Okay.
Hey, wait! I came back on Wednesday. It's been a while.
Last Wednesday. But you
Yes.
see, last week we didn't have a show, did we?
Because I was away.
We did it?
Oh,
was
we
away.
did have an Oppenheimer one. We talked about Oppenheimer and everything. So we did.
But I was
No, so
away.
after your staycation,
Oh,
we
we
had a
had a
show.
recording on Wednesday. Okay. So I came back and then we had a recording. Yes.
So it's old
back
news.
Then back then the laundry was here. Now laundry is here, but still needs doing. And while the laundry is coming down
gosh.
here, there's still more laundry coming in. So it's like a wheel of
Never
death lah,
ending.
lah.
As long as
For
you wear
me lah.
clothes. As long as you wear clothes, the laundry is gonna pile up.
And have females at home, big and small females.
Right. You're outnumbered. I'm so sorry. So
Well,
that's-
laundry is
that's
not
gonna be your
specific to
life.
females, but okay. just
It,
being
it
like,
multiplies
politically
more.
correct.
Yeah.
Eugene, anything happening in Singapore besides the
Mm.
MPs having affairs?
Wow, that has been well. Actually, it didn't really make that much headlines. It kind of like died down already
For 1-2
after-
days.
I
maybe
mean,
about a week
rightfully
lah.
so.
Maybe
We
about a
should-
week lah.
I mean, seriously, these things are like, let them be lah. This is their own thing, right? What are we gonna do? But over the weekend, we certainly had some really like big controversy about the
Oh,
band
yes.
that came in
Oh.
Yes.
and did that stupid thing. The 1975 dudes, the Matt fella, what's his name?
So
Taylor Swift's
John
ex-boyfriend.
met Healy. So John began sending us TikTok videos on
That night
Saturday
itself.
morning,
yeah,
Thursday
Yes.
morning, Thursday,
Yes,
Friday
yes.
morning, Thursday.
it
Was
was
it?
no, it was
It's a 3-day thing, and it began on Thursday.
Friday
Morning.
was the first day of the festival, the Good Vibes Festival.
So Saturday morning, you began to send us the stuff already.
Yeah, Saturday morning I was awake quite early, like 5 a.m. and I was like scrolling on TikTok and I see what's this Matt fella
Yeah lor.
Healy like trending on TikTok, and I was like looking at it. I was like, what the hell, man? I straight away see this is gonna be huge. This is gonna dominate the headlines for the next few days. I think by now, right now, it's already died down. You know, when we have a show, it's already died down. Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday, Tuesday. Today's the 4th day already, so it's old news. So whatever reaction that's happening, people already reacted. So we, like the Jocelyn Chia's case, we are always late to all these kind of news.
I saw somewhere like Jocelyn Cha commented about the Matt Healy thing.
Yeah,
the most-
they say the
right? What did they say?
Malaysian found the recipe to how to get famous online or get attention or something along those lines.
Malaysians found the recipe
It's the formula, something along that line. If I read correctly,
to get famous through Malaysians by doing something to the Malaysians
or something like that. Is it?
Because
Okay.
Jocelyn Cha and Matt Healy are not Malaysians, but they are like famous through the Malaysians or whatever the reaction is lah.
Okay, just a 30 seconds recap. So, Matt Healy, the band 1975, on stage holding a bottle of some drinks, alcohol, drunk, smash a drone, talk shit about our government, talk about LGBT on stage, which is in Malaysia. There's no, and then after that, kiss the bandmates. and then they got banned straight away within like the next half an hour or so. They then, is it 30 seconds already? Yeah, they then flew off without us knowing, and ta-da, the whole entire festival got cancelled. So yeah, that's the 30 seconds recap.
Are you doing like this F1 thing, right? Like when they have the weekend pre-show, then you get a 30 seconds recap of the previous race. Done.
Well, in a way, but
I've been
I
watching
guess
that.
everybody that's listening to these news already know what all these things are all about. But what I actually thought of, like even touch about, is how the the European countries, or rather the Westerners over there, are
Reacting.
reacting and commenting about how 1975 being vocal about LGBT in Malaysia, and they have a voice and they're using their voice to make the movement forward and stuff like that. And I was like, so crappy. And the more we listen to all these Westerners talking about all these issues, are really bengang, seriously, because their thoughts and the way they are looking at it is like they are liberating, they are moving the thing forward, which well, there are some that say that the 1945, the way they do it is counterproductive, but it's still like having the agenda of like trying to bring light to the LGBT community in Malaysia. So that's to me is funny. Imagine if, let's say, I'm somebody of influence, go to Texas, all right, and says, you guys shouldn't be carrying guns. I think before I get down the stage, I got killed already.
Right.
If we start attacking their Second Amendment and you see what happened to us. So it's just being stupid. I don't know. What do you guys think?
I think that whether or not any of us or anybody agrees with the LBGT movement or not, that's besides the point. I think that even if it is a valid movement, and it is a valid movement, but I don't think that is the best way to go about doing it. Like what he did was effectively try to use like the probably using like the hammer approach to try and knock everything in, but it doesn't work that way lah, especially for Malaysia lah, which is sensitive to this kind of stuff lah. So, and it doesn't help that he was like drunk and that he was a bit high, so which is again another thing that is also quite sensitive in Malaysia. So while I sympathize with the movement, sometimes I don't agree with this kind of like methods lah. And who is he to even make a stand for this? Is he a member of the LBGT group? It's like who made him like, no, I don't think anybody made him a spokesperson. And and so I don't think that is right lah. So so not with that approach.
Yeah, well, for me, it's like I passed that, whatever he did over there. It's just the reactions from the Western countries saying that, whatever they do, they're standing for LGBT gay rights and stuff like that. I was like, crap, but why are you all putting your moral values on a country where we already accepted that this is the way our country gonna live? It's almost it almost like in a way the colonial what how do you say that the mentality of them being superior, coming to you and educate you what's better, that I got a problem.
Right, you mean like the former colonial master?
Yeah, exactly. You talk about LGBT, okay, that's one of the. It's almost, if you take out LGBT, right? Let's bring Christianity over here and spread.
They did do that actually.
Yeah, well,
So-
yeah, with true colonialism, right? But if, let's say, you're talking about these right now at this day and age, and if you talk about LGBT, just take out LGBT. Just replace that with Catholic and come and you are spreading Catholic religion over here.
Right.
That's not.
Right.
It's like as though you are coming here and liberating a bunch of people over here. We don't need your liberation. Leave us alone.
Right.
I mean, I think
Yeah, I
we
get
can
it.
all agree that, I mean, he didn't go on stage with the plan and objective to to liberate anybody. Like, he was there to entertain, and
Yeah,
with the circumstances that he saw, he suddenly tried to rant and then make a.
kept entertaining. Apparently, they are very popular amongst the youth because before this, I didn't even know 1975. And apparently, they are pretty good. So start singing and shut the F up,
Yeah, I think the reactions that I saw, at least on Reddit lah, was like, was people were like, who's 1975? So I've heard of them before this, but I didn't know I don't know any of their songs. I don't know. In fact, before they came to KL, after this happened, I went to check, and they were just in Singapore, and they were. And to be honest, I didn't see any fanfare at all. There was no like big posters. There was no announcement that they were here. There was no build up, and they just performed in like Marina Bay like convention center, which is a bit like it's like a newer PWTC like that. So yeah, so don't think they're that big lah. Then after that, some more they cancelled their Jakarta and uh
Yeah,
Jakarta
Jakarta
and
cancelled them. They didn't cancel Jakarta, I think.
A few, right? Not only Jakarta, but
Jakarta
a
and what?
few other
Taiwan.
countries.
Um,
Yeah, in the region.
Didn't they cancel it or something? They pull out or something.
did.
Like, I don't
Don't know
know.
lah,
I
something
don't know
happened.
which
I
came
read somewhere
first,
lah.
but yeah. So hmm, yeah, don't really care actually.
But on now, to turn to flip the story around, so then the reaction from the government, and whether or not that was overblown, or could they have siloed the punishment to not cancel the whole show, but just summon or punish 1975 and not have the entire thing be cancelled, and then have everyone else who didn't do anything, who were not in the wrong, also get affected? Or is there a valid reason for cancelling the entire show, to send a message or whatnot? I personally didn't hear anything of the letter that made sense, but did you guys hear anything about
Well,
that?
here's the thing. Then what you have to understand is to build up into the whole entire thing of these good vibes. So apparently, when they were applying for all these bands to come in, the government actually didn't approve 1975 to be one of the band. So
Okay.
they
Oh.
personally guaranteed, as in the organizers, and also the band managers personally made that appeal, and a guarantee kind of
They'll
thing
behave.
where they will behave and they will
Oh, did they?
take
Despite their track record,
Oh.
like
Yeah.
Dubai or whatnot, they've done these things before already.
yeah
apparently.
that,
yeah,
that they will
yeah, I
behave
read
at
about
hurt the laws and everything, and because of that they actually approve them to come in and perform. So in that sense, whatever the government did to say let's cancel the whole entire thing, despite the fact that the vendors are there selling sausages with a lot of stock leftovers and stuff like that, I think it's arguably maybe to me can is the reason why they cancel it, because you guaranteed it, you got to take the consequences, and if you are losing out, if the vendors are losing out, you are responsible, not us, the government. So they have to take responsibility because they guaranteed that there's nothing of like this will happen.
Oh, I didn't know about the guarantee.
Okay.
So
Then-
so the organizers actually guaranteed that
Yeah.
on behalf of like the performances that they would
Because
be, like,
because the government didn't approve 1975 to come in,
Okay, I wasn't
and
aware of that.
they appeal for them to come in to perform and be the show headliners for the first night. So if that was the circumstances for them to cancel the event, I think, well, to my account, I felt like too bad lah. I'm sorry, like you guaranteed and you didn't perform.
right, who else was scheduled to perform?
some kid something and strokes. Again, I think we're too old. Kid something
Ah,
with
Gotta
a
Google it.
Kid
Gotta
Leroy.
Google them.
Kid Leroy. Yeah, I've heard of
I'll
Kid
be
Leroy.
fucked up.
I mean I've heard the songs,
Yeah,
but okay, obviously
you're not,
John
you're
is
not,
more
you're not,
in
you're not
more
helping.
in
You're not helping. I don't know what song that is.
Kid Leroy and Strokes apparently. And then this thing about Kid Leroy doing a free concert in the hotel, and then Strokes trying to figure out another solution, despite the end of the festival.
Oh,
So
these guys are relatively popular, is it?
Well, they had hits. They are TikTok popular for sure.
TikTok popular. Oh, okay.
Their songs is pretty popular. Well, Kid Leroy's
Like what?
been
Name me one. Name me one song. Let me
that
go look it up.
the song that I was trying to mime.
What was it? What was it called?
How am I gonna like?
he
No,
doesn't
what's
know
the
the
name?
song
What's the
name.
name of the
He
song?
I
doesn't
don't
know the song
know.
name. He just knows it as
Oh.
that TikTok song, which I
What's the
think
name of
Stay.
the guy?
Kid Leroy.
Kid Leroy.
Stay Kid, as in like small kid. Oh, Kid Laroi. Yeah.
Yeah, it's spelled a bit funny one. It's not like Leroy. Leroy Jenkins.
Did you hear that?
That no, I didn't hear anything.
I got to like pipe it to you
Let me
guys.
play it. Let me play it. I don't know whether you can hear me playing. I don't think so.
No, I can't hear anything. No one can hear anything.
Ads.
I cannot. Oh, I'm recording. I cannot output route when I'm recording. Right. So yeah. Anyway.
There is I actually watched this video article talking about how songs get famous through TikTok. Like a song gets picked up and then it's being used as a TikTok song, and then people start using it, and then that song becomes more famous than it ever was because of TikTok.
Yeah.
It's a real thing. Yeah.
And there's a lot
Funny
of
how it
revival of like old hits, like you know, there's a Manchester United player, the captain, Harry Maguire. So he has a song on TikTok, and then it goes Harry Maguire, and then he does stupid things on the field, and then all the mistakes, and then they play that song. I can't remember what's the song already. It's an old song, and then it got like reused and reused again and again. Happens on TikTok.
Right.
It makes it
TikTok
easier for
famous.
anybody else to become like never gonna give you up, Rick Astley. Of course, that one was like really how it happened also was like quite amazing. But now there's like so many others just through TikTok. It just multiplies the possibility of becoming viral, or the song becoming
Right.
more famous than it ever
Okay.
was lah. And I found the fact quite interesting lah. How TikTok creates musical stars in a way, or they were already artists, but then they got famous through TikTok or by TikTok, via TikTok.
Interesting.
How does a song get even selected? Like somebody just uses a song, or is it like embedded into the
I have
app
no idea.
as track? I mean,
I have no
John,
idea.
question for John actually, because he uses.
I think it's a mixture of everything lah. Somebody released a song, the artist go on TikTok, and then like okay, for
cuts it
instance
and make it
that
available.
that Golden Hour, that song.
Ah,
So there is the
by
piano riff.
JVKE. Haha, that's how I know.
There is the piano riff that is actually quite catchy, and then he
Yes.
goes on TikTok and then play around and do the
What's it called
covers. Golden
What's it called
Hour.
again?
Golden Hour
J-
by JVKE. That's the artist name.
Golden
It's
Hour.
like Roman A with a inverted in Roman A.
It's like
Jake with a Roman.
Jake.
Well, it's Jake with an inverted Roman A. I don't, sorry, it looks that way to me lah. So this is quite nice. This one is like it also becomes like a people who wants to learn piano. They actually people have learned playing the piano just by trying to mimic this song.
So you guys don't hear it, but I'm playing on the stream, so people can hear that. So that's the
Right.
riff. So what he did when he released the song, he was going around covering it and showing it to people, playing back to the music teacher that he was once taught how to play piano, and then the music teacher reacts to it live, that kind of stuff. So all these things add up into like, and then the track is made available on TikTok for them to stitch, and people start using it, and it became viral that way.
Okay. So I'd imagine that you can't do things like this on YouTube, right? Because of copyright. You
Copyright.
can't. It's like they would be able to detect that you're using like unauthorized
Copyrighted
music,
material.
and they will like pull your material, right?
Yeah. Oh, the thing is they don't pull the copyright because they are mutually benefiting from it, I guess.
But they would just like redirect the monetization to the correct party lah.
Yeah, like for instance, YouTube, I played it on our live, right? So what happened is that their content management will detect that, hey, there's a song played there,
Right.
and then however time the this video is being played back, and how much of the advertisement they put in front, the revenue is being shared to them as well.
Right.
So there's a way to actually distribute revenue that way.
But for tracks in TikTok, I think the engine or the mechanism works differently, right? I mean, TikTok is like almost like they want you to reuse it and all that, whereas YouTube is purely more copyright heavy compared to TikTok, just using it in a different
No,
way.
actually, YouTube allows you to use a lot of music. You are just being warned that you are using a copyright song. If
And the
you're
revenue
gonna,
will.
there will be ads showing in front of the videos, and then you don't get anything, lah,
You
basically.
didn't get anything.
Yeah.
If you're okay, then okay, lor. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think those days where your account get banned for using copyright music are over. It's not like that anymore.
That's good actually. Yeah, I heard of that.
A lot of people, they do like the karaoke tracks. So get people on YouTube and then they sing and then the words goes and then you can do your personal karaoke. So those are also revenue shared. You know,
The shared, not like redirected completely to like the artist.
there's no
What's
artist
the
what.
split?
So you made a karaoke track available on YouTube, so you can sing along. You have the lyrics.
Also, it's your own song,
No, but
their
it's your
own
own
song,
song.
and
Not
then
your own song,
Somebody else's
basically like a popular song that you go karaoke and you sing, right? Instead of going karaoke, you can sing just through YouTube, just for fun.
Yeah, so
that
there's a
not
classification
copyrighted?
that YouTube uses for that, right? It's a not parody. It's like a
Cover.
not cover. There's a technical term that they use. I forgot.
Remix.
Remakes or something like that lah. Something along those lines lah. And
Mm.
so basically, yes, you can do. You can't like copy it like entirely, but you can like almost make like a tribute to it or something like
Yeah,
that.
remix.
And that's
Then
and
it's
that's okay, right? And that's okay,
That's
lah.
okay.
Revenue
but
is still yours, right?
revenue-wise, I don't know how they'll split it.
Yeah. So
I mean, then you've got then like a band like Boys Avenue. So this one not too long ago,
Boys
or
Avenue?
yeah, Boys Avenue, Boyce,
Let me look
and
this up.
they got famous doing covers on YouTube, if I'm not even wrong, and they've hence become like super famous cover artists, and then they have albums of covers, and they
Boys
do covers
Avenue.
really really well. You probably have heard
yeah,
heard
Boys
their
Avenue.
songs.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So basically, in a song, right, there's at least three elements to it, right? The lyricist, the composition, basically composition, arrangement, and how the music is being played, and also the performer. So there's three people that's getting paid,
Okay.
Right.
right?
Okay.
So say if let's
Like
say
the
Ed
writer, director,
Sheeran,
and actor.
yeah, Ed Sheeran would sing a song, his original song, and if he writes it himself, if he composes himself, he takes everything lah, basically,
Three co-parts, yeah.
right? And then because the song is released out there, if I were to cover Ed Sheeran song on YouTube, right, I'm gonna use his lyrics, right? So all the ads revenue, I'm gonna pay Ed Sheeran for the lyrics and also the composition, I guess, and then the performance part, I get a share of it lah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
I think it's something like that lah. I mean, you guys correct me.
Those who know.
Yeah, those you guys listening in the music industry, I'm like half past here and there, know a little bit here and there only. So
What
And
I
speaking,
did try to do last time was that I tried to, I started a YouTube channel.
Mhm.
Then I wanted
Oh.
to, then I like
use music.
not music. There were some like bits of like comedy that I used to like. I mean, it's like those like sitcoms. So I would like cut like the bits that I like together, then I would post it lah. And then but then it got like flagged, and it just said that this belongs to somebody else. None of the revenue will go to you, and it will go to like the NPC or whoever it actually belongs to. So, but in that case, because I didn't do anything, I just like there's sometimes you see like compilations of like the funniest like Big Bang Theory stuff or something like that. So,
Mhm,
so
mhm,
that was something like what I did lah. But yeah, I didn't get any revenue. So afterwards, for what? And I just ended it.
Mm.
I was gonna say earlier, the whole thing about ownership of the like what John mentioned, the writing, the composition and the artist lah. Um, and then on the flip side of it, there's this whole thing about the master recording or master copy or something, which is the basis for Taylor Swift um, getting back the rights to her music from the studio that signed her and made her famous, and then re-releasing all of her tracks, and then it's like they call it the Taylor's version or something like that. So it's like so that if you go on Spotify, you've got the all the famous songs from her, but then there's one that's like the original one that we all heard for the first time, and then there's a Taylor's version which is like she owns it as opposed to the studio who signed her and made her famous. I don't know what she did lah. I think one of our friends in the US who was aware of this kind of thing posted about it. Then they got me down a rabbit hole. Something about how she managed to legally get back the master.
Well, she
master
didn't get
song.
back the master. Basically, on Spotify, you will see two versions of it. One
Yes.
previously released, which was
Yes.
recorded at that release date. One is Taylor's version, where
Mhm.
she went and do up the whole entire recording again, and then upload that into Spotify. So she managed to find a clause somewhere or along those lines that allows her to do that. And
Without infringement or whatnot.
yeah,
from the
so if
studio.
you're a
Yeah.
Taylor, if you're a Swiftie, what happened is that you stop playing the original one,
Correct.
you play the new one, and then she gets all the royalty, she gets all the perks instead of Scooter, the dude that purchased the master copy, which she totally hates.
Sorry, who's Scooter?
Scooter, some producer.
Right. Okay.
Hmm.
So basically, she was not seeing like her complete dues lah, and so it was going to this. A large chunk of it was going to this guy.
Mm.
And okay, I get it. Something like that lah. I also vaguely remember a story like that. But
Scooter Braun. Okay. There's a Wikipedia page, which is quite long, called the Taylor Swift Masters Controversy.
hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. Guys, I think I'm gonna cut today's episode short. Some emergency just came up. I think I should be heading out. So sorry, gotta cut short this episode today. Maybe we can reconvene again. We decide if we want to record again tomorrow or something. How about that? Yeah.
Right,
Yep, let's see how
okay.
things goes.
Alright.
Alrighty. Short one.
Gotta
Hope
go.
everything's okay.
Yeah, but well, I do not know, so I got to go.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, okay.
All's
Talk to you guys.
Alright.
Ciao. Take care.
Okay.
Bye.
Everyone. See ya.